Well, what do you know, kids and cadets? We changed our name and we can be on time. Apparently, it's a thing.
I don't believe it. It was a fluke, but it happened.
It was a fluke. We're going to take it for this time. New show, Who Dis? We're going to get into that. And no, John, we were not late. We were not late. It's very impressive.
I missed us.
So we're excited to be here, guys. So new name, Who Dis? We got lots to talk about tonight. Before we get into that, though, we just want to remind you that Pop Culture Addicts is made possible by the support of Level Up Sabers, Once Upon a Tea. Those are our show partners. And of course, viewers, awesome viewers like you guys. And so, I'm very excited to share this with you guys tonight. Yes, Brandon, let the awesomeness begin. We're excited. This show name has a level of importance, I think, to both Kathleen and I, and John as well.
It's our weird little nerd baby.
Yeah, actually, it is our nerd baby. Little bit of background story about Pop Culture Addicts. So way back when this show was originally called the Funny Science Fiction Podcast, Kathleen and I wanted to have something that we could go out and talk about more than just science fiction. And so we started Pop Culture Addicts because we wanted to talk about games and books and everything from every genre. And we felt like hockey if we wanted to. Exactly. We felt like it was a little limiting, funny science fiction. And then we decided to join the two shows and call it the FSF Popcast. And it never felt right. It never felt like home. It was there. It was kind of serviceable. So we got talking about it and we went, you know what? We're gonna change the brand and we're going to rebrand and we're going to go back to being Pop Culture Addicts. So there will not be a funny science fiction anymore, at least not from us. There will not be an FSF Popcast anymore, at least not from us. We are Pop Culture.
After I got rid of the old PCA T-shirt, though, of course.
Well, yeah, but that's okay. New logo.
Merch.
New merch, and I am working on building a merch store, and I like the merch for Pop Culture Addicts so much better anyway. But
it's prettier.
Yeah, it is.
I miss colors.
Exactly. Brandon says, how have you guys been? It's been a while. It has been a little bit. We took a little bit of a break because we were rebranding, trying to figure out where we were going to go, how we were going to go, what we were going to do, and we needed some time to kind of process all of that. I needed a break because I was just kind of burnt out a little bit.
You may have had a small podcast existential crisis, nothing big.
A little one, a smidge, perhaps. A bit. But yeah, so we kind of got things back together and Pop Culture Addicts just feels like home. So we're kind of excited. And we've got some interviews that were recorded as FSF that are going to be put out under the PCA, Pop Culture Addicts, PCA moniker. But when they come up on YouTube, you'll see the FSF background. Not much I can do about that, but it is what it is. But there's only like 3 or 4 interviews like that. And then everything else will have this wonderful background that you see behind us now. This is the color set from Pop Culture Addicts. It is, this has been
he's home.
It's home. It feels comfy. So yeah.
This is where we learned that you can't put people in tiger cages because they will eat them, bones and all.
It's very true. Yeah, we had an awesome interview with Carol Baskin. That Carol Baskin from Tiger King, the whole Joe God, what was his name? I want to say Joe Dirt. I'm like, I know it's not Joe Dirt. Anyway, but yeah, that dude from Tiger King, the crazy dude. Yeah, Joe Meth, exactly. But yeah, Brandon, you are awesome. I agree with John. And John's pretty phenomenal as well. John says, I want to talk about me. Go ahead, John. You talk about you.
He is a fascinating human being.
It is a
Joe
cool
Exotic.
I like it. What was it?
Joe Exotic.
Okay. Yeah. The purple outlining. I do too. I'm you're not wrong, John. I did need a little bit of a grippy sock vacation. I needed to be able to take a breath, kind of figure some things out. Yeah, it's kind of cool. But yeah, so I feel much better about things, feel very much more relaxed and very excited to where we're going to go with this. But yeah, we're making our because Kathleen, our daughter, likes the bright color background, and she has a stuffy nose.
That sounds like a daddy problem.
At least for the next 45 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, Joe Exotic, and then another way awesome news like you two and John. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Ben, or Brandon, rather. I'm sure also appreciates that, and when he hears that, they work really hard in the background trying to help us get this off the ground and going, and Ben is an integral part of this show, so we're always glad to have them contribute in any way that they can. So we've got some fun things coming up. We're planning some fun things, working on a merch store, so that if you guys want to have any of our super cool nerdy merch, you're
my emotional support grenade.
That was the first one. That was what we did that with RPG in the last episode, and that was on during the FSF tenure. And then I was like, or I could just rebrand that, and I'm going to do some of the rebranding of some of the non-logo merch that we had on the old FSF store. That'll be brought over to the Pop Culture Addicts store with the Pop Culture Addicts logo, either the circle logo or the word logo incorporated in it. So, but but just because we changed names doesn't mean that you don't get to have fun with us.
It doesn't mean that anything else has changed.
We're still crazy. We're still, three squirrels in a trench coat over here.
I'm not a person. I'm three possums in a coat.
John says, "Ooh, RPG. I have ideas. I am sure that you will."
And sorry, squirrel brain. On the note of RPG, so the RPG that John and I are doing in person, Lindsay, who's never played before, has gone full bore into like everything. She absolutely loves this. So there were a couple of things that like she needed a mini of like a cat or something, and she found this Wildspire miniatures, boxes of minis.
Oh, cool.
This has 29 miniatures in it. Everything from a raven sitting on a crow, or a raven sitting on a skull, to a troll king. So she got us this, and 4 other boxes of minis.
Nice.
And so she was so funny. She's like, well, I have a bunch of them that I want to paint. Do you think we should have a painting party? Like, yes.
Yes.
So we are going to have a painting party. And she's like, well, what? We have to have something on in the background. What should we have on in the background? Like, Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
So,
solid.
So we are going to have a painting party at their house with a bunch of horrible junk foodie snacks while having Lord of the Rings on in the background and painting minis for our D&D game.
Nice.
I am so stinking excited.
Sounds like a good time.
I feel like it's something though that like I think we had talked before about doing a stream of miniature painting for us as well.
Oh, yeah.
I think we need to figure out some setup stuff and expand our show a little. Whether or not anybody wants to watch Kathleen play Goat Simulator, it's a totally different story.
I want to watch you play Goat Simulator just so I can hear the maniacal laughing.
Oh my gosh. It's so bad.
Jesse from Crusher Convo, by the way, if you're a big Star Trek fan and you're not following Crusher Convo, you better be, because she's got a great show. But Jesse says, what am I going to do with my mug? You're going to drink coffee out of it. I mean, and then buy a Pop Culture Addicts mug. So,
or do what I do, and if you have extra coffee mugs, you put your pens in them.
There you go. I got something cool the other day, and I'm going to show it off because let's see, where did Brandon say I passed up something? He said, "Oh, got myself a Hasbro Spider-Man action figure today. Very cool, my dude. Something I've been wanting for a little bit. So I loved the Obi-Wan Kenobi show. I thought it was fantastic. I loved little Leia, and everything about her.
Because you raised
yeah, my daughter is Lola. not Lola, but Leia. And I said Lola because I got myself a Lola.
I'm so proud of you.
And look at this. Look. Where's the button? Oh. It lights up. It makes noises. The back things, they go down. You can
love her even more.
So anyway, I'm
like
giddy, really giddy excited about that. And he also said that and a Snow White garden statue for my shelf.
Ooh,
very cool.
I bought something that my husband looked at me and said, "Why?" We went to Culver's today, and they were doing a fundraiser for a local like horse therapy ranch.
Okay.
And they were selling little Culver's rubber ducks.
Rubber duck. Oh, that reminds me. I still have to send this to you.
Mall duck.
Yes.
You do still have to send that to me.
Yes, I have to send you Duck Mall. So
so I don't know if you saw John's Instagram post about me. I counted the ducks in the bathroom.
I did. And then I reminded him that you guys are mocking me for the number of ducks that Funko Pops that I have, and they're almost identical in number.
237 now.
I think I have 270, 277.
Oh, see, so I haven't caught up to Tim. It's fine.
Yeah, well, you're getting there, and I told John you have at least one.
There's
I'm
the
going
Lego
to find
duck
you more
there.
ducks. I'm sending you more ducks. Don't you worry
Do
about
it.
that.
There's Lego duck. There's
Do it.
Belle. There's Belle from Beauty and the Beast. I have 2 stuffed ducks. I have a ceramic planter that's a rubber duck. I have Samwise, but he's not in the bathroom.
Junk foodie snacks and Chuck E. Cheese's would be a night to remember. That would be a night to remember.
Playing D&D.
Jesse asks, are y'all nerdy but no dirty still? Kinda.
Slightly dirty?
You know, off color maybe. I don't know about full on dirty, but there'll be some jokes made.
Like a white t-shirt that's been washed in well water too many times.
Are you addicts with no bad words? I don't exactly roll out.
I love that so much.
Addicts with no bad, yeah. But yeah, Brandon, I'm very excited about the Lola. John says, I ask you why way more often than anyone realizes.
You know what? You were informed.
No. John says, send the Duck Mall to my work address.
No sending he doesn't need to go to the hospital.
Yeah, Jesse says, I rearranged my stuff today and I blame Tim for my pop figures. You are very welcome. I'm glad to share.
So it's really bad though. It's like our anniversary was in December, and one of our friends got me a bunch of ducks for our anniversary, including a duck keychain that has a squishy butt on it. Oh, it's so much fun.
Does it quack when you squeeze the butt?
No, I wish it did. But no.
That'd be like the perfect thing, because I'd be walking around be going
I figured out though that if I'm holding it just right, I can make it twerk.
Nice.
Oh goodness. So, but then our anniversary party, they also bought 500 of those little plastic ducks.
Right.
For the
So
table.
you got way more ducks than me then. We're good. Okay.
Well, no. The 237 is including the line of tiny plastic ducks that are across the top of the window trim now. Seriously, they're the little plastic ducks that are like this big, and they are from one corner of the window trim all the way across.
Well, why wouldn't you?
Terrifying.
Awesome. John says, I blame Tim for just the answer to so many things. It really is, and I'm okay with it for the most part. Very rarely do I'm like, hey, that's not my problem.
I blame Tim, and it's Fred's fault. It works. Ooh.
It works. Jesse says, wish we had a Beverly Crusher duck. But like the pop figures, we do not. Oh, and Brandon got our checked out the episode with Lloyd Cheatham Jr.
Nice.
Lloyd is a heck of an artist. If you haven't checked out that interview, matter of fact, I've got some of his artwork right here in front of me. Hold on. I have to move a few things around. but I'll find it.
Will you?
Yes, I will. It's because it's right here.
Look at you go.
There's his cowboy spawn.
Oh, yes. Oh.
And that's just a sticker.
Fiddlesticks.
And then his Cad Bane that he drew me.
Oh, I love that.
So it's a little blurry because my camera settings, because I have so much crap stacked up behind me that I haven't had a chance to do with. But
you should take some Miralax for that.
Wrong type of crap, but I did
You said crap and backed up. So my friend Lindsay,
logical assumption.
My friend Lindsay, that is our new D&D friend as well. Also, I made this.
Oh, that is cool.
I love it so much.
That is very cool. Yeah, I just, you know what, Brandon, I just saw the Ed, and Eddie Funkos, and I will be getting those because I love Ed, and Eddie. So I want to show you something that my brother-in-law got me, although I will never use them because I just don't. But he found these at a yard sale, and they are solid brass, and there's 4 of them. But check this out. Oh, wrong button.
Oh, there. We have
Chuck E. Cheese. There's a joke.
There is a story there.
Who doesn't love story time?
Okay, but what, Brad? Brass what?
All right, so here's the first one.
Are those belt buckles?
Those are belt buckles. That's what I'm saying. I'm never using them.
Oh, those are so cool.
Okay, so that's the first one. That's a Darth Vader belt buckle. Then there's this one.
Nice.
Then there's this one.
Oh, I love them so much.
Yeah, I like that one. And this is probably my favorite one, though. Just simple. Just
the star. Oh, love.
Yeah, so very cool stuff. My brother-in-law got those for me, and he's like, I don't think you'll ever wear them, but he goes, What's that?
I'm surprised Kendall hasn't stolen those yet.
I don't know if she knows they exist.
That would be why.
And she also knows that I'd probably kill her.
Yeah, you love her too much.
I do love her, but yeah. No more room to hang stuff up on my wall. That's why we make shelves that have stackable things.
And hang things from the ceiling. I've got a Millennium Falcon and other things hanging from the ceiling over there because I needed more space.
See, John's got the right idea, Jesse. You just need more walls. Easy peasy.
So, if...
John says, I've considered removing family photos to make room for other things on walls.
Okay, I removed family photos from the wall to make room for other things. They're just animals in Victorian clothing. I have so many of them, Tim, and they're fantastic. Anyway.
Brandon says, I got Toy Story squishmallows of Woody, Jesse, Ham, and one of the aliens. Oh, nice. Geez. I just got, what did I get? I just got a Buzz and, who's the other one? Funkos. Oh, Buzz and a Woody. Funko just a little bit ago as well. I've actually got I also have another Woody that's of the black and white Woody from Toy Story 2 when he sees himself on the TV, that, the black and white.
Oh, cool.
John says, we don't need wedding photos. I need more guitars. You can deal with that one. I'm not touching that one, John. I like life. I choose life.
So the Fred Chuck E. Cheese thing.
Yes, story time.
If I may for a moment.
Yes,
it's not even like a great story. It is at the same time. So Chuck E. Cheese, his name is actually Charles Entertainment Cheese. Just in case anybody needs to know that. But then, in Five Nights at Freddy's, it is Frederick Fazbear. Anybody who's been a fan of the show for a while knows that I have 2 older brothers. Charlie and Fred. So what makes me laugh the most about this is Chuck E. Cheese is the loving, wholesome one. And Fred is the murderous one.
In real life, that's kind of switched, isn't it?
No, Charlie's the nice one and Fred's the monster.
I'm not saying that. I didn't say
Charlie is the one who's more likely to actually antagonize people and make them miserable, yes. Fred doesn't
That's more
intend
what I
on
was
doing
getting.
it. He just exists.
Right. That's more what I was getting at right there. So, oh, you
Yes.
got the Funko of Al. I want Al. I want him in the chicken suit though. Throw that man in the chicken suit. Just so I can walk past him and say that every time.
My only problem with Al is that he looks like the hospital chaplain from the hospital I used to work at. And I hated that man.
I have a picture I need to send you later for different reasons. And it's glorious. There's a whole story behind it, and I don't have time to say it online, and I don't want to offend the person that. So
Whispers later.
But yeah, there will be story time off air for that one. Let's see. It does come with him in the chicken suit. Nice. Jesse says, "Are you here?
I'm just not here."
Yeah, you're fine. Jesse says, "Are y'all watching Academy?" I'm assuming you mean Star Trek Academy. I have not started that one yet, Jesse. I have been trying to get caught up, and with the rebrand and everything, I honestly have not watched a whole lot of television over the last couple of weeks. And if I have watched anything, it's been something that I didn't need to pay attention to, but something I could put on in the background. Like today, when I was working on some of the stuff for tonight, getting the background and everything done, and getting some of the intro video and all that stuff, I was watching Lord of the Rings. So, but yeah,
I found what I was looking for.
I froze up for a half second there. Still
you did. You're catching up. You're getting there.
Apparently, weird.
There you go.
Okay. All right. Well, that happened. So yeah, I have not. Okay. What were you looking for?
You're fine. You're good. Talking about the
okay.
Wanting to replace family pictures. I got these at the Renfest this year.
Oh, that's cool.
So that is a fox in a military uniform.
Uh-huh.
Here is the otter.
Okay.
The raccoon.
But of course.
I love these things so much. Oh, yes. The squirrel.
Okay. The possum. I figured there had to be a possum in there somewhere.
The fancy wolf. With his cool scar. So those just have to be framed so that I can replace family pictures with those.
Yeah. I got a couple things I need to frame as well. And once I get my office built, still haven't done that.
Do you have walls yet? Or are they still Dexter's murder room?
It's still a Dexter murder room, yes. Let's see. John says I have not started Academy yet. It's on my list to start soon. Same with me, John. Just have not had the time. Brandon, I also do not have the Andy Funko. And like John, I still haven't watched Picard.
Nope.
And no, I'm about halfway through season 2 of TNG. I tried, and then I got about halfway through, and then I took your recommendation and I jumped to season 3 because season 2 of TNG kind of sucks, if we're being honest. Yeah. And you're right, Brandon. Those pictures very much had a Zootopia vibe.
They do. They do, and I absolutely love them. The artist, I can't remember what his name is. I follow him on Instagram. He's got some really cool things. He had a 3-foot canvas of Cthulhu.
Oh.
That I was looking at, and I'm like, I have absolutely no place to put that.
Like, that's a really cool thing, but you would need about a 1-foot canvas of that because I've been to your house and there's not that much room.
The size of a postage stamp.
Yeah, I blame Maurice Hurley for season 2. Boo. I think most people do. Oh yeah, season 4 of The Office. Absolutely. Dinner party episode.
I hate you, boss man. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I hate that episode almost as much as I hate Scott's Tots.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the Scott's Tots episode. I usually do skip over that one, but most everything else in The Office. My favorite thing right now, if I'm going to watch The Office, I don't like watching the regular ones anymore. Peacock has the extended edition of every single episode now. All the stuff they cut out and they put it back in. So your normal 20-something minute episodes are now 35 to 40 minutes, and they're fantastic. way more jokes, a lot more fun. So you're not watching my current videos. Okay, so I have been watching your videos, Jesse, but here's the great thing about me. I have the memory of a goldfish. So because I have not watched it yet, it hasn't had a chance to sink in. So it's not going to affect anything just yet. But I do appreciate the heads up. And speaking of what? Oh, ooh,
I found it.
Cthulhu. Hello, Cthulhu. Oh. And speaking of movies and things, before I forget, I need to do this because I've almost forgotten. Now, one of the things that we've always done with FSF, and we're going to continue to do with PCA, is we are going to promote some movies and things and give you guys a chance to win some cool loot. So if you go to PCApod.com, that's our new website, PCApod.com, and click the contact button, sign up because you can win a free digital copy of this movie, the new movie Anaconda. So be the first to watch Exactly. All right, so be the first to watch the hilarious thrill ride Anaconda at home, starring Jack Black, Paul Rudd, Steve Zahn, and Thwandi Newton. Get it on digital today. And so we have copies of that. And yeah, if you guys go sign up for that, I'll get an alert that you guys have signed up. And we will get you in the running to win not only this movie, but there are other movies coming up that you'll have opportunity to win. And there's some really cool ones coming. So you're not going to want to miss that because I just got physical copies of the movie Roofman. Those are right there. And the movie Forgetting You. So I've got digital, full physical copies, rather, Blu-rays to hand out for those. And so we'll put those in envelopes, send those off to you. As long as you are in the United States, we don't have to ship it to a really expensive place because we're cheap and we don't make any money on this podcast. So, so there's that. There is definitely that. But hey, we're about halfway through our show tonight. So why don't we talk about the reason we're here, other than to tell you about the name change and becoming pop culture addicts. We actually have a topic for tonight. I know, scary, right?
The meaning of life and why we're here.
I wish somebody would tell me. I feel lost.
So delirious. I am so sorry. I was asleep until like 8 o'clock.
Fair enough. All right. So what Kathleen and I thought we would do is we got a handful of movies here that we're going to go through. These are things that are coming up in the year 2026. One of them I found out about today, and I didn't know this was a thing. And I am just like stupidly excited about this because I loved the first movie. The second movie was okay. The third movie was pretty much poopy booty. But yeah, still.
You're poopy booty.
You're poopy booty. Anyway.
Side topic. Again, it has to do with poop, I promise. And it's funny. I was playing a game today, and like across the banner, because it was an MMO, it did the congratulations, Dr. Poopy Pants. And I'm like, oh, why somebody's screen name is Dr. Poopy Pants?
I was what was I playing the other day? I don't remember what game I was playing, but I was killed in the game by somebody called We Fornicated. And I thought that was funny. I don't know why. I was like, we fornicated. Anyway, I just thought it was funny. John wants to know, which MMO are you playing?
What I was playing Last Asylum.
All right.
Which is a mobile MMO where you are a plague doctor.
Oh, okay.
It's actually a lot of fun. Yeah, you are a plague doctor attempting to deal with the blight.
Excellent.
Which also may end up involving giant zombie rats.
All right, let's get into our movies. First one, Mandalorian and Grogu.
So excited.
am nervously excited about this movie. Like, I am annoyed with greatness and checkered fries. Okay. Sounds great. Brandon, you might have to explain that one to me. I'm not getting the reference, but I also am running on like 2 hours of sleep last night. I slept like crap last night.
He's also old.
I am old, but that's not the point. Don't make me just for men my beard. I won't, but yeah. So I'm really nervously excited about The Mandalorian and Grogu. As you all know, I'm a huge Star Wars fan, and I know, right?
I'm so
and I've loved the Mandalorian show. It's been fantastic in so many ways. But for whatever reason, oh, good. That's why I didn't understand. He was just joking. Okay, good. Brandon, you made Tim's brain flash the blue screen of death. He did actually, because I was like, yeah, I was honestly sitting there looking at it going, I don't get it. It was almost like the what is it? The Nathan Fillion thing, gif of the
yeah. I was starting to hear Holt music.
He should have the Jeopardy music. But yeah, so Mandalorian Grogu comes out I think in May. I want to say May 26th.
I think that was the plan, yeah.
Yeah. But I'm very excited about that. I'm curious as to how this ties into the rest of everything that's out and where we're headed for things in the Star Wars universe, with the Star Wars Starfighter movie that comes out in 2027, and then the Rey trilogy that's supposed to be coming. And so I'm very curious to see where they take all of this and where they're headed.
A Rey trilogy? Nobody wants that.
I do.
I know.
I very much do one.
I was hoping that the sarcasm was palpable, because it was dripping over here.
I don't know if I mentioned this before, but I'm running on like 2 hours sleep and tired, so the sarcasm font might have gotten lost on me.
That's why I used extra sarcasm. I put the sarcasm in bold.
Yeah, you probably should have put it in italics too.
Underlined.
Underlined, italics, with parentheses around it, you know. But yeah, so that's the first movie. Second movie, Avengers Doomsday.
Don't know.
Again, this is another movie I am anxiously curious about. I'm curious to see what they're going, where there's a storyline where in the comics, from what I understand, I was not reading the comics at this point, so I don't know how accurate, how accurate this statement is, but it's my understanding that there's a storyline where Tony Stark is the adopted son of Henry Stark and not his actual son, and he's actually related to Doom. So there's this whole thing, and so there's a reason why this version of Doom looks like Tony Stark that we're used to, and I think that's what they're going for. I'm kind of hoping that's what they're going for, because otherwise I'm very, very confused. Botalics, exactly. That's what we need, John. Botalics. And I think Brandon's excited about this one as well, and John as well. Give me Doom. So yeah, I just want Doom to be done right, because Fox took a couple cracks at it, and I don't know if they were able to stick the landing on that as yet. I have not seen the recent trailers of them. I did not know that there was anyone else.
Something about anything?
Say that again, Kathleen.
Has Fox ever stuck the landing on anything?
They didn't do half bad with the Tobey Maguire Spider-Mans and the Andrew Garfield Spider-Mans. But when anything past that, the first Venom movie was pretty good. Past that, it was rough. The Carnage movie was rough. The third Venom movie, Last Dance, was rough. Yeah, no spoilers. Yeah, I get you, Brandon. I appreciate that, but yeah, I'll check it out. And I really don't feel like there's going to be spoilers off a trailer, so don't worry about that, buddy. The Fox versions of Doom were on par with Episode 9, just couldn't nail the landing. You're not wrong. And if we're being honest, the first version of Doom that they had in the original movie, for the 2005 movie, that was better. Was it Sony that did the Spider-Man? Oh, that's why. Okay, yeah, Sony did the Spider-Man movies. Okay, that makes more sense. But yeah, so looking forward to Avengers Doomsday as well. And then of course, Supergirl. I'm actually really excited for this. And for those of you who may have accidentally stumbled into our live feed, or you're watching the replay and you get butthurt about strong female leads, this is probably not going to be the show for you, the movie for you, and we're probably not the show for you.
Because you got me, and I'm not going to deal with your little butthurt butts.
Well, I don't have time for that. So. Ain't nobody got time for that. I loved her cameo in the new Superman movie. I thought that was really funny, and I thought it was a nice place setting for both her and Crypto to have their own movie, and I'm very excited. And yeah, Jason Momoa as Lobo is going to be awesome, because basically he was Lobo as Aquaman, if we're being completely honest.
Hey, John, you need to find me a coat like that.
There you go.
It's very cute.
I think Kendall and I were talking. I think this year for Monroe, because every year we go to the Monroe Comic Con. I think this year for the Monroe Comic Con here in Monroe, Michigan, I think she's actually going to try to dress up as Supergirl with like the trench coat, but not the Supergirl outfit, so to speak, but just like a Superman shirt, and like, like where she can, do the change into Supergirl. So I think that's what she's going for.
Definitely pull that off.
Yeah, absolutely. Baby Crypto. Yeah, I just love Crypto. I was very excited for that. I still remember when the Superman movie was getting ready to come out, and we were all like, my God, if they kill Crypto, I'm done. I'm never watching this again.
Oh, I know. And it was so funny when John's like, he based it off his dog. I don't care.
I'm like, not a good enough reason.
And I'm done.
Exactly. Let's see, which Crypto is the better one, from Titans 2018 or Superman 2025? The Titans. Yeah, the Titans show was good. I like Titans. I watched. I don't think I finished the show. Season 4, I kind of lost interest in it. It just kind of felt like it went really, really well, and then it got to like this. It got to like this CW vibe of high school drama, and everybody's dating everybody, and everybody. It kind of lost some fun for me, and I stopped watching it. But I did like Crypto in that show, but I do think the 2025 movie Crypto was much better. And Supergirl sponsoring the Puppy Bowl was wonderful. That was very smartly played because of Crypto and the relationship with Crypto. You're not wrong. Crypto 2018 from the Titans show, it's actually really good. I have no complaint against them. I just liked the personality of the Crypto from the movie better than I liked it from the TV show. That's my only difference for you there, Brandon. Other than that, does really well. And I'm excited to see Supergirl on screen in all of her teenage sarcasm. It should be lots of fun. Just,
it's exactly what
any
we
thoughts?
Need. I'm excited. I mean, I'm not a huge Superman fan. I haven't ever really been. I mean, I don't like Superman. It just wasn't really it wasn't the thing I got super excited about.
I get that.
But the idea of any movie that's going to make all of the poor little whiny boys butt hurt makes me happy.
Yeah, I would also agree with that. 2018 casting is really good. There's a lot of good casting in that show. Especially I still hope that the fellow that they had cast as Nightwing in that show makes a movie appearance at some point, because he did a really, really good job as Nightwing. So, and the guy who plays Jason Todd and Red Hood in that show also does really, really good. So, all right, what's next? The Mario Galaxy movie. I think you guys are probably more excited about this than I am.
I am. And you know, I really, really, really hope that Jack Black gets a musical number again.
You just want to know your daughter.
Heck yeah, I
do. Peaches, peaches, peaches.
Peach, you're so cool. Yeah. You know what? Shut up, John. I do adore Henry Cavill, and that might actually be what gets me into 40K.
It also gets you back, if you weren't a fan of Voltron before, it'll be what gets you into Voltron as well.
That's true.
He's in the Voltron movie, and he's in the Highlander series. He's like tackling every good nerd movie show out there.
There were talks of another Game of Thrones prequel, potentially with him as a Targaryen, and I'm like,
Interesting.
No play.
Yeah, he's Brandon says, me and my brother in talks of seeing this on April 15th, my birthday. Oh,
that's
cool.
Awesome.
I assume you're talking about the Mario Galaxy movie, Brandon, right? Because that's what we have on the screen.
Ridiculously excited about this. Also because at the beginning of the movie, at least, Bowser is still teeny tiny and is just being held as Mario and Luigi and Princess Peach's pet turtle.
Nice.
And it makes me happy.
I saw a screenshot somewhere. Yoshi's going to be in this, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And Rosalina. They're bringing Rosalina in, which is super cool.
All right. Very cool, Brandon. I hope you guys have fun with that. That'll be a lot of fun. All right. So that's that. That's the Mario Brothers movie. Will I watch it? Probably. I don't know that I'll go see it in the theater. I'll probably wait for it to come out on streaming or something.
I mean, any excuse though for a movie with Jack Black.
Which is probably why I'll watch it at home. I'm burnt out on Jack Black.
You know what? You and Honora can commiserate on Jack Black. He'll be okay. She absolutely hates him.
I mean, I don't hate him. I can only handle so much of the over the top. You know, I can only handle so much of, and that's his shtick. I totally get it. And sometimes I really enjoy it in movies, but lately it's just been a little much for me.
I will say though that his cover of Britney Spears' Hit Me One More Time is like one of my favorite songs ever.
His cover of the Marvin Gaye song.
Let's Get It On.
Let's Get It On. Yes. If you've never heard him sing that, it's amazing. It's from the movie High Fidelity, John Cusack movie. Which, by the way, if you've never watched High Fidelity, as soon as we're done with this episode in about 15, 20 minutes, you guys need to go watch High Fidelity. I love that movie. It's all about music and relationships and record stores. And yeah.
What's a record?
A thing I have a whole lot of.
Oh, gosh. I had to show I showed Honora a cassette tape over the weekend, and she was so like, what is that? I'm like, oh.
Probably broke her little brain.
It hurt.
Jumanji 3. John is not on my must-see list. I liked Jumanji. I loved Jumanji 1. I thought Jumanji 2 was fun. I don't know. I think we're really pushing it on Jumanji 3, but that's just me. Maybe I'll be wrong. Okay. Maybe I'll be pleasantly surprised.
Jumanji with Robin Williams is fantastic. Obviously.
Yeah.
But the I actually really, really liked the first one of the remakes.
Oh my god, the first one, I died laughing where he was playing a teenage girl and
oh my gosh,
and the guys, oh my god, I've got a handle. Died.
What's really bad is I was watching that with Honora and she's like, oh, boys are weird. I'm like, oh honey, you have no idea.
Just wait. Yeah, exactly. Just wait. Speaking of Jack Black, I have Kung Fu Panda 1 through 3 on Blu-ray. Have yet to see part 4. See, I liked him in the first couple, and again, that's another one of those movie series where the first couple I thought were really good, and then it kind of started. But that's what Hollywood does, right? They take it, and they kind of wrench out and squeeze out the last little bit of whatever they can to make a little bit more money. But that's the way it works. And then we've got Minions and Monsters.
Cheese, Cthulhu,
Baby Cthulhu. Yeah, I'm all about that one. This is another movie series where they might be pushing the limits on what they can do, where they can go
I
with
don't
it.
even care at this point.
But I don't even care because the trailers that I've seen with Cthulhu in it, and I'm like, oh my god, he's adorable. Yeah. Quick question: Poe versus Ryu, who would win? Poe, but he'd probably accidentally win. Wouldn't know what he did. Weird detail I appreciate about the Kung Fu Panda franchise: respecting the rice noodle line that actually exists in China. Sometimes even the kids movies, the fun movies, work in some nice little details to help you appreciate what's going on.
That is,
yeah.
And gentlemen, the one who is rice noodle line. Okay.
Hey, it's a weird detail.
Every so often he will just like spout out some random fact that he learned, and I just look at him with that like that moment in Finding Nemo when Crush is giving Marlin the instructions, and you're really cute, but I don't understand a word that you're saying. Like you're trying to speak to me, I know it.
Do you understand the words coming out of my mouth? But yeah.
But yes, Baby Cthulhu.
Yeah, I'm excited for that. I really am. I think that's also going to be a lot of fun.
The trailer when they're trying to summon Cthulhu, listening to what the minions are saying in their little incantation,
and their minions speak?
Because they say miso soup, and there was something else that I actually like that I caught, and I made John back it up a couple of times because I'm like,
something else you caught in their dialogue.
In the minis.
John says there is a geographic reason why northern China has noodles and southern China has rice. Really? I believe you. I'm sure it has to do with the seasons of where they, for growing rice and what's required. So, because I think they have to have it needs to be more muck fields and things like that. I think for rice, I could be wrong. But yeah, so that's Minions and Monsters. We're kind of shuffling through this. We got one more to go through, and I'm very excited about this one. This is the one. Now, this is only going to be in theater for 2 weeks at IMAX, and then it's going straight to Netflix. That's how Netflix is doing things now. When they bring movies to the theaters, they're going to be doing it for 2 to 3 weeks, and then they're pulling it and putting it on Netflix like instantly. So there's not going to be a delay of what it's going to take. So for those of us who don't want to go to the theaters, you just got to wait that 2 to 3 weeks. And I think, Kathleen is already dreading the conversation after the show tonight.
Yep. I am already distracting myself with something else so that I can pretend that I'm listening to you and staring at my phone instead.
She's got an MMO to play, John.
I learned that from my husband.
But here's the movie that I'm excited about.
Live on TikTok. I got distracted.
John shared this one with me today. I didn't know that this was a thing. And I loved the first movie. Enjoyed the second movie. Third movie. That was rough. I'm really hoping they stick the landing on this. But Chronicles of Narnia, the Magician's Nephew. And I absolutely loved the books growing up. I read them quite often. I honestly probably read Narnia more than Lord of the Rings when I was a kid. Just because when I was younger, the Lord of the Rings books were very daunting because of their size. But Narnia, the Narnia book seemed more approachable at a younger age.
It's going to go really well or really, really badly.
I'm just hoping it's not like The Voyage of the Dawn Treader, which was...
And I was going to say, after Caspian and then Dawn Treader...
Caspian was decent. Dawn Treader was rough. That was a really rough movie to watch.
It was.
It was bad. Not very well done. But I'm excited for this because this is being directed by Greta Gerwig. This is her first foray into fantasy on such a scale as this. and she's a really accomplished director, and I think that she's got some good ideas. And there's this whole rumor going around that they gender swapped Aslan and made Aslan a female lion, and that's not the truth at all. Aslan is very much Aslan, and yeah, that's been debunked. So if you hear somebody spouting off on that, they're trying to make crap up.
Is it not obvious right there that is a male lion? But whatever.
Well, I mean, there is the mane, but I mean, if you look back far enough, you might find a dingy dongy, but I'm not looking. But yeah, so I'm really excited to see what they're going to do with this. I'm hoping they can bring it back, circle it back, and make it an entertaining movie series again. Honestly, I would have been okay with them. This is like a soft reboot, I believe.
This is the farthest they've ever made it into the series, though, I think.
Yeah. They're kind of doing they're trying to approach it as a bit of a soft reboot. I wish that they would just hard reboot it and would have started the story fresh and allow a new set of actors to play, the kings and queens of Narnia.
But the first one was so good.
It's an amazing movie. That first movie was fantastic. I don't know
James
how
Matthews, Mr. Tumnus.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. I don't know how you fall so far after, but they did.
Did you watch the PBS, the old one before?
No, I don't think I did.
Ooh, that is
Narnia?
Yeah.
Okay. Live action or animated?
It's live action. That was what got me into Narnia originally. Was we had it on VHS after recording it off TV. That one is really, 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 really good.
Interesting. I'll check that out. I honestly didn't know that was a thing.
I learned it
something.
The old one. Gosh, Dawn Treader was 2010.
Yeah, the people who played the roles in 2010 they're 16 years later. It's not going to be the same if they're going to. John just put that in the chat too. The Voyage of Dawn Treader is 16 years old. So
we're also gonna think about the fact that 2010 was 16 years ago, John Moss.
Yeah, I'm also not okay with that. But hey, it is what it is. So yeah, so I'm excited to see where they go with Narnia, what they do with Narnia, where they're headed with all this, and how we proceed with this. I'm kind of hoping that if this goes well, the other thing I'd like to see kind of get rebooted as well is the Golden Compass movie. I'd like to see that get redone. Although that is a good movie. They did a good job of that with what they had at the time, but more modern things might be a little more entertaining. So I'm kind of hoping that that's the case. But hey, John's just picking a fight tonight. He says you're coming up on your 20-year class reunion, by the way.
Ow. That's not going to happen until after your colonoscopy, though, Ross. So.
So there's that. But yeah. All right. Well, hey, let's start wrapping this up. Let's review. Let's review what's on FSF Popcast / Pop Culture Addicts right now. If you go to our YouTube channel or you go to your favorite audio podcast provider. Now, if you were already subscribed to FSF Popcast, you will automatically be subscribed to Pop Culture Addicts. Just the show handles and everything changed, but the channels are still the same. So if you were already on those things, you'll find all this information. So right now there's an interview with Dylan Flashner. Dylan's a really cool guy that I had a chance to sit down and talk with, and he's been a musician. He's been a professional poker player. He tried his hand at professional wrestling for a while. He's an actor. He's done a whole lot of different things. But he's been in some really cool movies with some really big name actors. I mean, he's been on screen with guys like I can't even Isaac. Goodness gracious, why can't I think of his name? He played Poe Dameron, and he played Moon Knight. Oscar Isaac, and he's done movies with Mel Gibson, and he's done movies with Morgan Freeman. and a whole bunch of other guys. And he talks about the lessons he learned from each one of those guys and how each one of them had some really good advice for him and why it worked out so well. But yeah, so that's available right now. Of course, that's under the FSF Popcast logo. But coming up on Wednesday, we have our interview with Aaron Coney. Now, Aaron Coney was a big Mighty Morphin Power Ranger fan growing up. And he's actually gotten to the point where he helps work with and represents a bunch of the Power Ranger guys. And he started a company with one of them, Blake Foster, called Hustle Matters. And it's a representation company, and they do a lot of different things. And but he also started a comic book recently called Phantom Force, which is an adult version of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. And dealing with, by adult, I don't mean like adult. I mean like dealing with adult problems and issues and talking, working your way through these things, because people have been so desensitized over the years. And he talks about how people work through those things. Hey, Travis, welcome to the show, bud. Doing well, my man. It's a very cool interview with a very cool guy. And so that comes out on Wednesday. So check that out. That's it, guys. That's all, folks. We're wrapping up here on Pop Culture Addicts.
Yeah.
John says happy Monday. Happy Monday, Travis.
I found it. It was BBC that did it in 1988 for the original Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe.
It was on the BBC, not PBS.
Right. I mean, in the US, you would have seen it on PBS, but.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look that up because I'm curious to watch that.
I actually am sending you the link.
All right, cool.
Somebody uploaded all of it too.
Oh, nice. And next week, Monday, John wants to know what we're doing next week. We are playing episode 39, I think it is. 39 or 40. But either way, we are doing our 39th or 40th episode of our Star Wars RPG. So we're going to be rolling some dice, talking nerdy, and I might even try out these new dice I got. Look how pretty those are.
Ooh, those are pretty clicky clacky math rocks.
Yeah. Math rocks, people, not meth rocks. So, but yeah. Buddy Christ looks like Alanis Morissette.
Movie.
I love it. Time for John to get 2 glasses of oh Jesus.
My brain hurts.
Oh, I'm scared for next week.
Alanis Morissette. Big duh, of course. Buddy Jesus looks like Alanis Morissette. I need to be done.
We need to be done. All right, guys. Hey, thank you for checking out Pop Culture Addicts. I'm still having a little bit of trouble getting that off the tongue. I'm just not used to saying it because I said FSF for so long. Travis says, man, imagine Jay and Silent Bob got teleported into the command center. Zordon and Alpha both look like punks. So
oh boy.
Nice. All right, guys. Thank you for checking out Pop Culture Addicts. On behalf of Kathleen, may the force be with you as you continue to live long and prosper.
Bye.
Reference to any specific product or entity mentioned on this podcast does not constitute an endorsement or recommendation by Pop Culture Addicts. The views expressed by guests are their own, and their appearance on the program does not imply an endorsement of them or any entity they represent. If you have questions about this disclaimer, please contact us via email at info@pcapod.com.